everybody, and welcome to Silent Podcast, the place where everything but silent. This is my third podcast today, so I am like losing my mind here. But what I'm not losing is hope for this season because we are here on the Love is Blurry podcast. Yes, we are back. Screw Shake. We all my homies hate Shake, but that was a funny quote, so I made the title of the podcast. But now me and my co-host Abby. Abby, what's up? We are back to talk about Love is Blind season 3. I'm shocked that we got the third season so fast because the first season took so long just to get it. So, so much to talk about. We got 4 episodes. We got a whole bunch of couples, some good, some bad, some but it's going to be a fun time. But Abby, what's going on? How you've been feeling about the season so far?
Yeah, this season's been all right. Like, do you know what? The way I would have watched it if we weren't podcasting, I can't lie. I really couldn't be bothered. But it's been given the drama, and now it's just like I feel like we all have to come to the conclusion that we don't watch this show for people to actually find love. We're watching it for the mess, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I've already accepted there will never be another Lauren and Cameron on the show ever again. And you know what? That's fine. I don't watch
Exactly.
this show for people to actually fall in love. I just watch it so people start fighting. Like
Yeah.
God, the show is so misleading when it comes to the pod section and everything. You think that is actually going to do well. It's not.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
How
I think the concept in general it's a cool concept. You put people in the pods and they talk to each other and blah, 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 and they fall in love sight unseen or whatever the fuck they keep saying. But that's why it worked. It worked the best in season 1, and we got Lauren and Cam, and I guess Amber and Bonnet. I don't know how they're still
I
together.
don't even know if they're still together, are they?
Are they? No, I think they are. Otherwise, I would definitely something would have been said. But yeah, the last season flopped.
That was such a
And
bad season.
let me just speak about it real quick because why did they drop the divorce? Why have they dropped the divorce tea before the fucking after the altar came out? That does not make sense. So no, I did not watch after the altar because I already know the tea.
Yeah, I
No
didn't
one's
watch
together.
it either. I
Yeah,
was just
no one's
like,
together.
what's the point of watching it if I know that Ayana, and I forget the guy that she was
Literally
with.
all the couples that got married got divorced. So
Yeah,
2.
it was a waste of time.
That's the success rate 2, and they both flopped. I just can't. So
Yeah, it's bad.
Season 2 was
Uh,
actually a waste of time. Like I'm thinking, like it was just trauma and drama. Like what
yeah,
was the point?
you could
Anyways,
kind of tell that like none of the like you could tell some of them were going to get married at first, but the season 2 aftermath, you could just tell from the rip like these are not going to last long.
no, like just
My biggest hope was Jarrett and Ayana, and
of course,
they completely flopped.
yeah,
What are
yeah.
you going to do?
But I'm kind of glad Ayana realized that she deserves better. So boop girl, exactly. Because
I mean, why did they split? Did he try to cheat?
no, but I think she said something that was like look, this is me paraphrasing. Obviously, she didn't say
Yeah,
this,
you're
but he
fine.
just said like he was not giving what he should have given in a relationship,
A
basically.
mess.
Like so, and like they something like she realized they were better as friends, or he
Well,
wasn't given the support of a husband, like as a husband should, stuff like that. So it's just like okay. Anyway, sorry,
well, no,
that
you
was
go.
a segue.
But there you have it. So I mean, look, we have a third season. We
Hmm.
have a whole bunch of new couples to talk about. Um, wow. So we have 4. They're doing it again like they did in season 2. There's increments of episodes. This time they gave us 4 first instead of 5. I don't mind. I got what I needed. We are honestly not spending a lot of time in the resorts like we usually do. Like I feel like there's a lot more content in the resorts around this time, but like I guess there wasn't that much giving this time around. I don't know.
I mean, we're still
But
in the resorts, right? Like we've not left yet. The end of episode 4 is they're still
true,
there. I mean, they
true.
showed a little preview of what's to come, but there, there should be at least one more episode in the resort. But I get what you mean. I get what you
Yeah.
mean.
So I mean, we'll see. But how we're going to do this today? We're going to just break down the couples. I believe there's 5. I could be wrong. I believe there's 5 couples. So we're just going to talk about all their journeys. Talk about them as people and what's our expectations. There's only 3 episodes of the series, thankfully. There's this part, which is pre real life. There's second episode, which is real life, and then there's the aftermath. So, this is going to be the lighthearted one, unless obviously we cut into somebody. But we might as well get into it. So our first couple of tonight that we are going to discuss about is Brendan and Alexa. Put them on the screen for a little bit. These are Brendan and Alexa. We see Brendan is a 32-year-old and Alexa is 27. It seems that one of them is a water treatment engineer, Brendan, and then the insurance agency owner is Alexa. Right off the bat, I mean, like, obviously, it felt like within the pods they had like a whole lot of like chemistry, somewhat. It felt like Brendan had a little bit more connections because he was talking to Colleen at the time, which we'll get to her in a second. But obviously they gravitate towards each other. Brendan seems more of like an introvert, and Alexa seems more like an extrovert. I don't know if that's a bad call or not. How do you feel?
Yeah, but Alexa also gives me like introverted extrovert. Like she'll be as hype as the room is hype. So with Brendan, she still feels a bit. I don't know. Is she an extrovert? I guess. Do you know what? I kind of zone out during their segments. I can't lie because they're kind of boring. So
they are though.
I really can't. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I can't give you nothing about their personalities.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, so the Brendan guy seems so milquetoast. Yeah, I mean, he's milquetoast. Milquetoast. It's like dry. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say.
Okay, yeah, he is giving dry. That's why look. It was shocking that he was even in a love triangle.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, yeah.
I mean, Colleen is kind of dry herself, so I mean, she might.
We'll get to her. We got a lot of words for Colleen.
Yeah.
We got a lot of words for that.
But I mean, Alexa seems nice. I mean, she said that she's crazy.
Yeah, I do like Alexa.
But I don't think she's crazy. She seems unapologetically herself. I think she's cool.
Yeah. I think she's probably saying she's crazy in the way of like, because she was saying like she can get toxic a bit.
So I mean,
that's what she means it in that way.
You like, get toxic vibes from her?
No, but that's what she said.
Okay.
Do you not remember?
Okay. No, I remember. I'm saying, like, do you get toxic vibes from her?
No, but I get what she means in the sense that like she probably goes sick if her partner does something. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, because she said she's toxic, and she said something like, you can't run away now. Like, I know it's a little joke. I'm not digging on her for that, but like it's just like that. I think that's what she means by crazy, like that type of stuff.
No, that's fair. No, I think oh no, I mean, go ahead, why not?
No, like my brain is empty for them. I'm looking at my notes, it's nothing. It's just I like Alexa, and she's just like me. She's just like me. Wait, because she said I could stand to lose a little weight, but I don't want to. I like to eat. I love to eat. Literally, period. Exactly. Sorry.
Listen, I like her. I'm listen. First of all,
I'm looking with Alexa. What's his name? Brendan.
Brennan.
Even the name
is a forgetful name. You know.
Even the name is not. Anyway, sorry. Look, they seem like they could actually work, which is why they're very boring, which is why I have not much to say about them, because they seem really like calm. And I'm trying to think, in the preview, was there any drama surrounding them?
So the closest thing that I can think of with that could go wrong is not really between them. It feels like he is talking about like he doesn't like being the center of attention. He doesn't like putting himself out there too much, where she's kind of like a little bit of the opposite. Even though he's super country, it seems, he says like he has like a redneck type family.
Yeah.
And then her family is kind of like opposite, and they're like like big energy, basically. Like they'll cuss each other out. All that. He's
I remember that. She said like they swear around the kids and stuff. Yeah. And he was like, around the kids. Like, relax.
So it's like I could see if he doesn't fit in the family dynamic, well he'll get like overwhelmed a little bit. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I can 100% see the overwhelmment, but at least she's kind of like warned him.
Yeah,
like this is what you're about to walk into. So like, yeah.
my fear is that if he's like this, is her family? If he's like this, is she going to leave a good impression on his family? Because what if they're like, I don't like her, you should move on from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's the way I don't care. See, it's like,
they're very straightforward.
They'll still be at the altar together. So like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't have much to say for them.
No,
It's a
I
bit.
don't either. That's why like this is such a hard couple to talk about.
Yeah.
Like they're very boring. I mean, we
No
can move
offense,
on to,
but they just
to
are like.
absolutely. And look, we can move on to the next one, but before we even do that, I mean, what is our predictions for this couple? Like, do we think that they're going to make it to the altar, and then do we think they're going to make it in life?
Yeah, I think
Like,
I forgot we got to add that now because we thought. Look, this is what I'm saying. Season 1 gave us the thinking that okay, if these people get married, they're gonna stay married. But season 2 said no,
no.
that shit don't matter. So
Mm-mm.
okay, number 1, they're making it to the altar. I think they'll
Okay.
say yes on that. I
Okay.
think anything that they. I'm so sorry, I can't think of words.
Good.
Any what, like, not arguments, but any like bumps in the road. Let's just say that any bumps in the road, they'll be able to get over it and get to the altar and say yes. Will they make it in life? Look, I'm gonna say no for all these couples at this point because I'm not trusting this show no more. You're not
No.
making me look stupid out here, and that's it.
All right. What's our ranking for this couple? Do we think it's like a 1 through 10
But what's the of what of goodness?
of success outside of this? Is this going to be a successful
I'm gonna give it a
marriage?
7.5. I think
Really?
that's good. Yeah. Is that too
I'm
much?
gonna give it, no, that's not bad. I'm giving it a low 6. Like I'm scared.
Low 6.
I feel like their personalities are a little too much, like drastically different now. Now that being said, opposites attract, so maybe it might work. But he's really giving me vibes that he's going to get scared.
Yeah, but I feel like with any woman, he would be scared. That's just him. Do you know what I mean? He's giving bitch.
Yeah.
No offense. Again, everything I say is
I mean,
non-offensive.
yeah, well, yeah, that's right.
But he'll be able to get over it because Alexa's peng and he wants to marry her. So that's what I think.
All right. Well, there you go. He's averaging around like 6 or 7 for this. So
Yeah,
we'll see how
6.5.
Brendan and Alexa are doing. So all right, our next one that we're going to talk about is Bartice and Nancy. Interesting couple here. We got Nancy, who is 32, and we have Bartice, who is 26, I believe, 26, 27. They have
Bartice is
they have a
25.
dynamic. 25. Mercy.
He's the
There you
same
go.
age as me, and that's why I would
Okay.
never look twice at him because what the hell? Nancy, go. Okay, sorry. Continue the
I mean, they're interesting. Like, I don't know what their work background is or anything, but I mean, older woman, younger guy dynamic definitely is going on here. And when we saw them, obviously they had some chemistry instantly. I was like, oh, they can work out. This could be a little cute thing. Like, they were talking Spanish, talking about life and everything, but Nancy seemed like almost instantly like turned off when she found out Bartice's age. And I don't know. It seemed like she started going to a different way. She started talking to the Andrew guy, who apparently we might see again in a future episode. And Bartice actually started also making a connection with Raven, which obviously ends up not happening. And we'll talk about them once we get to Raven talk, if you ask me. But I don't know. I mean, how do we feel about what we've seen with this couple? I mean, we just saw their dynamic and some interesting comments about the couples meeting up and everything. But how do you feel about them so far?
Look, these people are insane, and the people that go on this show are very insane. Because I do think you need to be insane to go on the show. First of all, Nancy, you want 10 kids? No. In this climate?
No.
What do you want 10 kids? I just don't understand what you want 10 kids
I mean,
for.
he said he wants kids too.
Yeah, but Nancy said she wants 10 kids. And she said it multiple times, so she's 100% serious about wanting 10. What? I'm not understanding. Anyways, them immediately connecting over them speaking Spanish. I mean, it was cute. We've already seen the storyline before, though, so can we have something else? Do you know what I mean? I'm just looking through my notes. Sorry.
I mean, I could ask you. I mean, it's just like, all right. So obviously,
no. Sorry, there was something Raven said about Nancy, and I died because she said Nancy's like the girl. We don't even have Walmart here, but I know exactly what she's
Yeah.
talking about. She's like Nancy's like the girl at Walmart that you know, like from high school, and she says hi, and you're like,
Oh yeah.
hi. I'm like, oh fucking no. I'm not fucking
Yeah, Raven's shady.
Raven's funny as fuck though, because I understood straight. Like, yes, she is that girl. You're like you see her at school, you're like, oh, like she's cool, but
Hmm.
you're just like, we're not vibing, so I'm not gonna talk to you.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But I might say hi to you if I see you in the shop. Not really, but this is the thing about Nancy. Yeah, she seems cool. She's a good. When I say cool, I mean she's cool in the sense that she's good. She's a good personality for TV. 100%. Like,
Okay.
yes, crazy. But I would hate to be around her. I think just like Raven. So I'm a back Raven with that.
I mean, so the thing with Nancy, I don't know what to feel about her because it feels like outside of the pods, she's more tolerable. Inside the pods, I
Yeah,
couldn't really stand her too much. Now, to be honest, I mean, I don't blame anyone for not really knowing how to operate in that because you're talking to complete strangers through a
yeah.
wall, so it's like, all right, I mean, if you want to move around, I don't blame you. Like, you're potentially marrying someone, you don't want to marry someone who's immature and end up like Jared and Ayana, you know what I'm saying? So I get
Mm.
it. But also the way that she moved was a little weird in the pods. Now, with that being said, she seems very down for Bartise. She said that she'll claim him, especially her family's not going to care. She seems worried about her friends and them judging her about the relationship age gap. Uh, I've always been like iffy about these girls and guys, but it's usually the girls in the show who are like worried about stuff like that. Like, oh, I don't know what my friends are going to think of you. And like, don't stress me out.
Get
And
a
if I
grip.
got to walk into that, like, come on
That's
now.
like, first of all, get a grip.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Like, again, another storyline we've seen. My friends are gonna be like, yeah, he's a young man. Well, there's obviously fucking connotations about young men. Look, our prefrontal lobes do not develop until 25. His is just touched down. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
his brain has just fully given what it needs to give. So I understand why her friends would be apprehensive, but also if you like him that much, like, get a grip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. You should be able to walk into their chest out. This is my man. Yeah, give us the questions. Boom, boom. Cool. Yeah, he's 25, but he wants this. We want this. Cool. We're gonna go to
Mm-hmm.
the cool. But instead, you're like, shh. And it's this stupid like contrived. They love this contrived drama because I bet when they get there, her friends are gonna be like, oh, it's just gonna be like, so what was this? Do you know what I mean? It's just fucking
He's 25, really?
like,
Like, I'm gonna get annoyed. So
like I just can't.
yeah,
And like
yeah, I
honestly,
don't
I
know.
understand because Barty's is an absolute joke. He's an absolute joke, and I know
Yeah.
he. This is the thing. He thinks he's more mature than he actually is. I
No.
must say the word. You are not mature, okay, Barty's?
So I feel like he's mistaking an understanding of how he is emotionally with maturity, because I feel like
Oh
he
yeah,
has a great understanding of like how he feels about things, right?
yes.
But I mean, if the last episode didn't show that, like, he's
At
very
all,
transparent. It's like
at all.
he
And
understands.
but this is the thing. He probably thinks that's maturity. He
Yeah,
probably thinks, oh, I'm just being honest. This is so, bitch. You don't need to.
yeah.
Just sit there. Wait, are we there already? Or should we go there?
I mean, we could talk about it because
I'm
it's
trying to go
like.
chronological order. Let's go back to Nancy.
I mean,
but because no, back to Nancy. We'll get back to Bartiz. We came off Nancy.
yeah.
But this is why Nancy kills me because like Andrew goes to propose to her, yeah. This girl is beaming. She's grinning ear to ear. And she says no. This is why this is why me and Nancy would never, because I don't. I'm sorry. There's a disconnect there when you know you're about to reject someone's proposal and you're beaming. I don't understand. Are you just
It's
happy
giving
you're getting
toxic.
proposed to? No, but it's like the whole time she's beaming and it's just like, I'm
It's an
sorry,
ego
but no.
boost.
It's like, what to like go?
Now, with that being said,
That's no, but Nancy and Raven are like the same, but they're opposite ends of the spectrum. Because Raven, we'll get to Raven and her the way she reacts to stuff, but the way Nancy
oh
reacts
my
to stuff is just
god,
ridiculous too. Anyways,
yeah. Now, I mean,
Now
she
back to
dodged a
the
bullet with Andrew though. She did dodge a bullet with
Oh
Andrew.
yeah, let's talk about him.
Because listen, I was like, Andrew, she should be picking Andrew. And then when they shut the producers did that man so dirty. When he started putting like eye drops in his eye, I'm like, oh my
Girl,
god.
the way my jaw dropped.
I was like,
My body actually tensed up because I was just like, what the fuck is this? And I had to pause it and I sat for at least 5 minutes contemplating what the fuck just happened. Like, what the hell what did I actually just
he
see?
was fake
I
as
rewound
hell.
it, rewound it. No, that shit was nuts. And I still don't understand what the fuck happened.
I think he was playing to the camera, and like he
But
really
look,
was like feeding into a character, and it's like,
this is crazy. And number one, the producers actually tried to help him because the producer said, "Well, yeah, if your eyes are hurting, you can do it." So now this is why I keep having this thought: like, was his eyes hurting? But then, why are you doing eye drops? Whoever does eye drops and doesn't wipe their face, why have you got the eye drop solution on your whole face? And then you're saying you've never cried like this for a woman. Fuck off, man.
he is a piece of work.
No,
Like, I don't even
but
know.
the thing about this is, yeah, he asked them, "Are you rolling?" They said, "Yeah." He said, "Let me just. Are you rolling?" He said, "Yeah." Is this all right? The producer said, the way I remember this about because it was so nuts. Yeah. The producer said, no, he said, "Is this all right?" The producer said, "Well, yeah, if your eye is hurting, man." I can't believe. I still don't know what happened, guys. I can't believe.
He was doing fake tears for the camera.
But this is the thing I don't get. He must have wanted us to see it though, because
No, he was like, he's like, are you guys going to edit it out?
Did he say that? I don't remember him
I feel
saying.
like he did.
He didn't say, "Are you going to edit it out?" He literally just asked them if they're rolling.
Okay.
That's it. I swear.
That to me is the same thing. Like he
maybe he
that.
did say, but I'm still shocked about it. I think that's gonna happen.
I think he's fake. He's fake.
He is. That shit was crazy. And also, at first, I did want him with Nancy, but then he made me cringe so much. He was talking about like oh my god, you know exactly what I'm about to say. Don't you? Like he was talking about like this tantric sex. Oh my god, no, it was cringing.
Talking about sexual stuff.
Yeah, and it like, oh, I can have an orgasm now without like
I can have an orgasm without doing anything.
Yeah, like
I'm like, ew.
Boy, this is not.
You sound like a pervert.
Do you know what I mean? Like I had to actually speed past it because I was feeling very I actually felt a bit violated. I can't lie. I was like, this is very. Anyways, but
he's like tingling nipples and all this shit.
He a virgin until he had an experience with like a 41-year-old or something. Like, boy, this is not stuff you should be. Anyways. Andrew, crazy, but and Nazi's all there beaming again with this crazy man next to her. This is what I'm talking about. This code. It's insane.
I don't know. I want to know why the producers keep bringing in the people who get rejected, trying to add some dynamic to the show.
Because obviously, what fucking else is there for the show?
Like they're trying to have a Shayna repeat, and it's not going to work.
But even the producers know that we're not really tuning in for the fun. Because even in season 1, yeah, everyone was rooting for Lauren and Cam. Yeah, that was the main couple, and then the rest we was just looking for mess. Do you know what I mean? No, for Amber and Barnett was going to be together. That should have been messy as fuck. And even they had a fucking love triangle as well. So like this, they keep replaying the same storylines and they're doing the same thing for the same contrived drama. It's just like, oh God, but it's good. Sorry, it's annoying.
It felt blatant this time though. It felt blatant. It feels like they're trying to make this into a game show.
It didn't feel blatant last time when all of a sudden, we're bringing back. That's the first time.
So here's the difference. Here's the difference.
They brought back all the rejected people.
They've never done a thing where they have the host stand up there and saying, "Oh, we're gonna put you all together and let's see if anything changes this time."
Wait, is that what happened?
Yeah, remember? So he was standing after all the couples were standing together. He was like, "All right, so you guys are going to mingle and everything, but get to meet the people that you dated and you didn't propose to." He's like, "Hey, who knows? Maybe you'll find something." Like they've never, at least on camera, have done that before.
I get you as well because and this is another thing that's annoyed me. They keep bringing up this race stuff.
Yeah,
I swear to God, when has it ever been mentioned so much? Like you can find your partner without seeing race or he said it so many times. I'm just like, boy, please stop. Because why would you even want? This is what I don't get about the show. Yeah, why would you even want to do the show as a black person, a brown person, and be like, well, hopefully they'll like me because they don't know I'm black or brown. Like, oh
Are they trying to reference Shake? Like I don't know what's going on
But
here.
it's that, but it's also the Lauren and Cameron thing because there's still not
Yeah,
been another interracial couple. They keep banging on it.
yeah,
But again, sorry, I keep because it's this contrived drama because they did it. They even did it with Lauren and Cameron. Like they
yeah,
hyped up this whole like, oh, her dad is like her dad ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with it. It's just like it's just because he's a dad. Like
yeah.
and his daughter's getting married. Anyways,
It just feels like they're trying to like really like make this like a temptation island, and I don't know how to feel about
yeah,
it.
yeah. But
So
again, even the producers of the show, they know this is not. It's not about like if a loving couple actually comes out of this, great. But it's about the messy journey.
there's only
Like,
one couple I could see potentially working, and I mean, based off them previews, I don't know anymore. So it's like
so what
we'll have to
couple do you
see.
think?
Well, we'll get there when we get there. I'm gonna say when we talk about them.
Well, let's get back to Bartiz because he needs some lashing still.
Well, so look, do you want to blast him now or when it's Raven segment? Because Raven's next.
No, we'll do it. We can do
Oh,
it in chronological
go
order
ahead.
because
Go
we
ahead.
were in between Bartiz and I went back to
You're right.
Nancy. So I
Go
didn't get to
ahead. Go
finish
ahead.
what I was saying about Nancy. So let's go back to Bartiz. So Bartiz,
Go
you a
ahead.
bitch. No, I'm sorry. First of all, I just can't look. There's something about men that annoys me. Men like him, because the amount of times he will keep bringing up, oh, like I'm just like this. He keeps saying him and Raven are basically on a whole nother level to the other people. I'm telling you guys are not that peng. I'm so sorry. You are really you're not giving what you think you're giving. I could go out on road and see 500 light skins prettier than them. It's not. Anyways, so he has issues.
I thought he was fine for the whole show. I was like, Bartiz,
Nah,
stand-up guy. I liked him.
nah. And
Until he did the last thing.
nah,
That's where he lost me.
sorry, I can see through men like this. I can see through it. I can see through it. Especially you're 25 and you're saying I'm mature and okay, you may want a wife and a kids, but can you actually communicate properly? No, you bloody can't because you think being a bastard and being honest is good communication.
No. Here's the thing. Because obviously the confessionals are a thing, and your partners are going to see it at some point. So like, okay, I personally understand attempting to be honest with your partner and be like, hey, I don't know. I'm not saying that you have feelings for the person, but
I mean,
like,
I guess,
like,
but you could also just not say that in confessional. Like, and we'll
I,
get
I
to
mean,
Cole
I
as well.
agree.
We'll get to
I
Cole as well,
agree.
who's doing the same fucking shit. Like, why are you in confessionals? You're just a bastard, and you just don't. This is what I'm saying. You just don't care that it's gonna hurt the other person.
See, I agree.
You're not caring about the other person. So why are you
But this
on my
is
TV fucking screen? Get off the fucking show, then. You're just fucking wasting my fucking time. Give him the money. Give him the money. I'm wasting my fucking time. Like,
because look, if we just had a bunch of boring couples, well, who was the guy that was with Sal last season? I forget her name.
I don't.
Whatever her
Melody?
name is.
That's not a name, but
I don't know.
it
He
begins
sang
with
to some
M.
girl.
It begins with M.
Their issue. It was something with an M, but their issue was that they were hiding everything off of this show, and it was so boring because they had all this tea going on here. Apparently, had like some ex-girlfriend that was questioning the
Okay, what's
sisters
the correlation?
and all. Well, I'm saying this is still a TV show, so they got to be messy. I'm sure the producers was like, say this in the confession. So like confessionals,
Yeah,
person,
but
look,
okay, but
look.
that's still reflecting on who you are as
I
a
get
person.
you.
Because the
I get
producer can
you.
say. Oh my god, I was about to say something really rude. I keep forgetting. The producer can say a slur, and you're saying a slur, and you're like, oh, the producer, like, be for fucking real. Like, you said it. First of all, you meant it. Bartiz and Cole both meant it when they were speaking about the other people they were talking about they were talking to in the pods and how they're more physically attracted to those people. Then why didn't you pick them?
Well, what I'm saying is you can say it in confessional, but like he went like a little overboard. Like you could have been like, "Oh, Raven, she looks good." You know, there we could have had something work out, but then I'm more with the person I'm with right now. Like I'm more into her. I'm more Nancy. You saw Shane, who was like, Shane is pretty, but I'm glad I picked who I picked. Like you could do that, but
That's
took
what I'm saying.
overboard.
It was a whole different thing, though.
Yeah,
he's not even just saying like, "Oh, I'm glad with Nancy." He's saying, "Damn, Raven's fucking fine," and I'm looking at her.
He was drawing. He was drawing.
And then you come out of the confessional because 100% the confessionals are filmed around the same time because you can see the background and that. So you come out of the confessional, you go to bed, and you're in bed with her, and you're saying the fucking same shit to her face.
Yeah, Yeah, that's where he messed up. And I mean, he could have said it like a lot nicer, but when he started talking about
You
like,
don't need
oh
to
yeah,
say it
me
at
and
all. What do you
you
mean
don't
he
well
could
you
have said it
don't no, I'm
nicer?
not saying I
He doesn't
wouldn't
need
do
to
that.
say it at
I
all.
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But if he's attempting that, he don't
You're
need to
doing
be
too much
like,
double advocate. Just shut your mouth. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to
listen,
say
listen.
it.
We was
You
talking
can,
about
you
some
can, well,
damn.
you can think multiple bad things. Yeah, you don't have to speak it. Okay, you don't have to say it out
All
loud.
right, yeah,
And this
that's
is what
fair.
I
That's
can't stand
fair.
about people like Barty's boss. He just want to speak, speak, speak because he think it makes him feel big about himself. You just want to speak, 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 and you think, oh, because I'm being honest, it's good. Because I'm being honest, it can't hurt your feelings, right? No, it fucking does.
Yeah.
You fucking. That's why, like, oh my god, like you don't even learn this in like kindergarten, as what Americans would say. Like, don't you fucking learn in kindergarten? Like, fucking think before you speak.
Yeah.
My God.
Nah,
And
it's a
okay, he
mess.
was drunk. That's even worse. That's even worse that he was drunk.
Ah, that's an excuse. I don't hear that.
That's what I'm saying. It's even worse that he was drunk.
Yeah, that's a mess. So I mean, there you have it with that. I wish he wasn't telling her like, oh, me and Raven are the type of people who everyone like thirst over, and I'm like, ooh, what are you trying to say about Nancy? Like so it's a mess. But let's move on. We spent a lot, like a
No,
lot of
because
time with this.
no, because he's disgusting. First of all, I just can't. No, no.
I
And
think he's
first of
immature.
all, Nazi is here trying to cuddle in bed, and he's so obsessed with Raven. What Raven and SK are fucking doing? He makes Nazi scoot on the bed to reenact how far Raven and SK sit. Like, be fucking for real. I can't stand him. I can't. And then how he sorry, he offloads all this nonsense onto her, and then he has the audacity to ask. He has the audacity to ask her if she's okay with him being honest. But then this is where I got to pull up Nancy as well, because bitch, I see your face. You're not fucking okay with it. So why would you? That's why I can't stand girls. Like, oh my god, sorry, both of them in the bin. Let's go, because I'll just keep going. That's Nancy. And Barty's just like they're both fucking idiots. They deserve each other. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
they're
them
not gonna
the devil
last. They're not gonna
to get to
last.
the altar, because they need to both be idiots together. Oh my god, just both stupid as hell, man. Sorry. Oh my god.
All right.
Speak
Well,
up.
look, the next
No.
one.
No, sweet. No, I have to. One more thing, because Nancy annoyed me so much. Because, girl, I can see on your face that shit hurt, and you're just
Yeah,
and then you're gonna be in confessional crying about it.
she's
Piss me
insecure.
off. Just speak up. Anyways, who's
I
the
think she
next
has
thing?
insecurities.
Well, we all do. Speak up.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's why it was wrong for him to be honest. So she could have easily said, "Well, that actually hurt my feelings."
Yeah.
You're meant to be
All right,
older
well,
than him, and you're bitch. Move. Next couple.
next couple is all right. So our third couple is SK and Raven. This is SK and Raven. Let's see. SK is
Oh my
30.
god! I just look. I feel like it's just my anger is higher and higher. But I'm not actually that angry
SK
about these people. Sorry.
is
Sorry.
34 years old. Raven is
Boo, no,
29. So honestly, Raven and Bartiz was shoved in our face like this is the couple. That was what was shown to our face. Bartiz and Raven were supposed to be it, and then here comes this guy SK out of nowhere, and he's like, now he's a player, like he's a player in the game. I had no idea that he was even going to be a factor, but he is, and it seemed like him and Raven bonded emotionally, so she gravitated towards him. The issue with this is that now that they're outside of the pods, Raven seems like she's not too into SK right now. And SK doesn't feel like emotionally they're at the same place as they were in the pods. So it's not good right now. I mean, Raven has a whole lot of mannerisms and a lot of peculiar like things she does, especially with like fitness. And we could talk about that in a second. And SK, he's just like on a lot more laid back, chill vibe that Raven is not used to. So like just lifestyle wise, one's lazy, one's more active. They're not really used to each other's kind of lifestyle. So I don't see a lot of connection here. I'm now according to the previews, they might get over it and they might try to work it out. But they're not physical. They don't seem one half doesn't seem as attractive to the other, who she said that to him as well, which is kind of messed up. And they don't live the same lifestyle, so I don't think this is gonna work out. But I mean, how do you feel about this couple? Oh my god.
Look, I love Raven. She's unserious, bro. She's Raven is so fucking unserious. Girl, why are you here? I know you're here for some fucking Instagram followers. I see right through you, girl. Be fucking for real. But that's why I like her. So, first of all, this couple a mess. We need to start from the beginning. Like you said, we thought it might have been Raven and Bartiz. Then we didn't even bring up. Okay, it is a Raven thing, so I guess that's why we left it to here. But obviously, Bartiz is like trauma dumping, that's, as I call it. But he's trying to share some of his deepest, darkest traumas, which I actually can't remember because what Raven did was too funny. I actually have no idea what his trauma was. Do you know, Isaiah? What his trauma was?
I don't remember.
Okay, yeah. See, Raven scene stealer because.
She anyway, took the show away from him.
Yeah, literally, Bartiz is spilling some trauma, and Raven is working out.
She's a gym rat.
This bitch is doing jumping jacks, doof 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 doof, jumping jacks. And then the thing that killed me is Bartiz was like, "I could hear you," you know. And Raven was like, "Oh my god, really?" Like she didn't even give a shit though. Like this girl is she's unserious. But then we cut to SK is now trauma dumping.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let's talk about SK's trauma dump because I remember that his trauma dump.
Okay.
Another jaw dropping moment. That's my second jaw drop of the season. That he comes from a polygamous family because I'm just like, oh my god. First of all, that shit is rarely talked about. Especially when it comes to black people, that shit is rarely.
Yeah.
On a scale like this, so my jaw, I was not that could not prepare me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wow. But I like that SK said like that's something he would not want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good.
Too much.
Yeah. So yeah, it seemed like she was working out a bit while he was saying that, but then he said polygamy and she sat that ass down quick.
Yeah.
So look, this is why I'm not going to get on Raven too much for it. Number one, it gave what it needed to give. I laughed very much. Number two, some people can't process trauma like that, you know, and this is why like you just got to be careful about who you're trauma dumping to because some people just can't process it. Like, and I feel like you can very much tell Raven is not that kind of person who's like in touch with her emotions and her feelings. She's not that type of person. So,
I mean, she tried a little bit.
Yeah,
like I'm a bottle service girl. Is that okay?
Yeah, because what was her trauma that guys don't like that she's a bottle service girl? I was confused.
I guess guys hate on bottle service girls now.
And you're telling me you're basically a waitress. Like, go be for real.
Yeah, I don't know.
Be for real. Just look.
I didn't see this working out in the pods, and I really don't see it working out here.
But we need to talk about how Bartiz tried to dump her, and Raven pulled a reverse and said, "Wait a second, because I have someone I like better than you as well. So we're also on the same page." And Bartiz was just like, "But this is what I'm saying. This is why I can't stand Bartiz again because I just know Bartiz went in there like, you know, we've been having so much fun, but it's not you." And then Raven was like, "Well, it's not you either." And Bartiz is like, "Oh, like yeah, because you wanted her to be hurt and like upset and like going through the motions like Colleen's stupid dumbass." We'll get to Colleen, but no, sorry. Oh man, yeah, I just love that.
I feel like she did have Bartiz as her number one, and then she flipped quickly at the moment that he was like, "I got someone else." She was like,
"Yeah, but
I got someone else too."
And she did it spectacularly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, she did.
And if we look at the cast, none of the other girls would have been able to do that. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm looking with Raven. Even though she's giving me Rachel Dozel. I'm so sorry. Is that her name?
No, she's a little toxic.
Who,
do you
Raven?
think so? Yeah. I think.
In what way?
No. I think so. I don't think SK. Well, maybe not toxic. Toxic's not the right word. I don't think SK is her speed because. First of all, she's super active, and it seems like she really wants like someone who's a lot more out there. She seems to really like I know in this dynamic right now, it's kind of like her telling him what to do. I feel like she doesn't want that. You know what I'm saying? And like SK's just kind of like really laid back and like go with the flow. Where she kind of feels like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't I don't know what she's attracted to because she's saying that I've never been in a situation where I'm super into my partner. She's also talking about you don't remember that? She did say that. She was like, I've
No, I'm
never
like,
had yeah,
she's
yeah.
she don't make sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't really know what she's looking for. I don't know if she's just trying to
She's looking for
if she,
Instagram followers. I don't know. Just stop.
yeah,
Stop.
is like do you think that she's really
I
just like
say,
being
I'm gonna
fake
need you
here?
to stop.
I'm gonna stop. I'm
But
done.
God bless you, because you're really trying to find some sort of like nuance here. There is none. She's here for Instagram followers. Do you know what I
Got
mean?
it.
And if
That's
you put
fair.
that on your mind, everything else, like she's just unserious. So you're not actually. She's not actually on this show. Like, this is not her. You know, some people go on this show because they're desperate. They're like, this is probably the only way I
This
can
is
find
like high
that.
key
that
desperate then.
no, but wait, what's desperate?
You got to get married to a stranger? You're telling me that's super desperate.
No,
You don't think
that's
so?
what I'm saying. All these people that come on the show are like desperate to get no,
Yeah.
but they're desperate for marriage, love. You can tell from
She's
Raven,
desperate for followers.
that she's not desperate for. She's not proper debt. She's not gagging for love. Do you know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
it's just like the disconnect is because she's not actually serious. She's unserious. That's why I'm just giggling every time I'm giggling because everything she's doing just shows she's not trying.
She
Because you want
finesse
to pick
production.
SK, y'all don't give nothing. What was the chemistry between you and SK? There was none. So
Yeah.
I hope
Now
she
she
gets some
finesse
followers.
production. She finesse production.
Like, I
She
hope she
got on
gets
the
some
show and
followers.
she was like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
good.
I'm not even gonna, because I know some people hate when people go on dating shows just for followers. Look, if you're giving what you need to give, I'm support you. That's about it. That's about it.
Is she giving what needs to be gave?
I mean, because look, the way I think about it is, who would be in her slot if Raven wasn't there? It'd probably be some boring couple. So like, yeah, she's giving.
Yeah.
And there's probably going to be
Okay.
even more drama with them. I mean, we saw in the preview, she's asking if she can eat with a fork.
Oh
Raven,
man.
that's what I'm saying. She's
Yeah.
just unserious. Like,
She does not give a fuck.
what do you mean can you eat with a oh my god. And again, I
Listen.
think that's very contrived drama again, because I feel like, I'm guessing that's SK's mum or something. SK's mum's
Yeah.
probably like, yeah, eat with a fork, but like,
Like what the hell?
no. It
Yeah.
it tastes better with your hands. Oh my god, I can't. And SK, I have a full body reaction to Nigerians. My father's
Uh-oh.
Nigerian. I'm half Nigerian.
Okay.
So before anyone comes for me.
Okay.
So SK, what is your real name? I just need to know that.
You think he's hiding his identity?
But I just can't. Oh my god. Be proud. I know that's not your. Let me. If I Google his name right now, do you know what I mean? I know it's not SK, and it's just it really hurts me when people do that, especially immigrants. Like,
he didn't use his full name.
I understand why, because.
Do you think that was him or production?
No, I know he goes around calling himself SK. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I think he 100% go. Otherwise, he would have his proper name on there.
Okay.
Like Shake goes around as Shake. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's not his full name too. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know, it's like, and we haven't heard his actual name because he's not said his actual name. He's just telling people he's SK. I've not heard. Where's the trauma of you using that fake name? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. Anyways.
Nah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Let's move on. I just got upset. I need to do more draggings.
Well, if you want to do more dragging, let's talk about the
Wait,
next couple.
Did we rate them? We didn't rate them.
Oh yeah, let's rate them.
Did we rate Nancy and Bartiz?
I feel like we did. Oh no. So wait, what's our Nancy Bartiz rating? First of all,
3. No, that's too hard. 2. No, 3 to the altar.
I'll give him a 3.5.
Okay, we'll do that.
And that's strictly going to they might say yes at the altar. They're not going to survive outside of this.
They're not surviving anything. Good luck to them.
And then how about SK and Raven? Because they seem like they have something going on.
I'll give them 5, but
yeah, like I don't know what's going on in this preview. It seems like there's progress being made, but
their couple is so boring.
I've been played so much.
As boring as Alexa and Brennan, but at least Raven is very this is what I'm saying. Like, it's very boring to watch two, I guess, serious people actually trying to find love. Versus someone who's obviously very unserious and just being silly. So
I'm gonna give her a 4. Give him a 4. Yeah,
to
I
say
don't.
yes.
I. To, I'm a mixture of if they're going to say yes and if they're going to make it. For that, they might say yes. I don't think that Raven's going to be interested, or SK, to be honest, outside the house
Let's
after a
see.
couple
I
weeks.
think it will become more clear with these next episodes when they meet the families and that. Raven is just not giving me someone who actually wants to be married to this man right now. I'm
They're
getting the
also just
one.
too different. Like if it was
The one.
like super active, gym, all that stuff, then maybe. But like they're
Yeah, like
just different
what have you guys?
lifestyles.
Yeah, what have you guys got in common? Are you guys
They
even
don't
physically attracted to each other? Are you guys even emotionally attracted to each other? Apparently they are, but like then I'm hearing your convos are not like what Barty said. They're like they're like 6 feet apart. Like they're giving social
like
distancing every time they speak.
the
It's not.
vibe they give me is that Raven's gonna want to go on a hike and he's gonna take a nap, and then SK is gonna want to watch a movie and she's gonna be doing push-ups
You're
in
so,
the Nile.
but
Like
that's
like
literally how it is. Yeah,
yeah, like
so
I don't think that's gonna work out.
it's not
So
clicking. It really isn't.
yeah,
Good luck to them. Who's
yeah.
next?
All right, let's talk about Matt and Colleen.
Oh, boo! Tomato, tomato, boo! Lame,
Tomatoes.
boo! Lame.
So let me see. Matt is 28 and
This
Colleen
fake.
is
What did they say?
26.
Matthew McConaughey or whatever.
He looks nothing like Matthew McConaughey either. I
No,
don't know what
but
that came from.
talking about his voice, and I'm
Oh,
thinking,
not
and
either.
he even
No,
did the little all right, all right. I was thinking, boy, get down.
no. Sit down. Um.
Sorry, I spoke over. How old are they?
Oh, you're good. Matt is 28 and Colleen is 26.
Okay, okay. Look, with this couple, there's some things I've missed about them because Colleen, I was too entranced with how ridiculous Colleen is. But I do remember that. What's his name? Matt. That's not
Matt.
his name. Is his name actually Matt Banter?
Yeah, Matt.
Oh my god. Anyways, Matt has some trauma as well. We all got trauma on this show. That's why people are on the show.
Yeah.
You can't come on this show with no trauma, otherwise you're literally insane. So his trauma is like he was married, I think. Do you remember, Isaiah?
So he was married. I forget if it was between 5 or 10 years. He was married for a
Yeah.
while, and his partner cheated on him basically. And then I
And
forget.
had a baby.
There you go. Yeah, that's that's kind of wild. But yeah. So he's on the show. He's trying out again. I'm not gonna lie. Matt seems like a straight up dude. I don't know if I have any red flags from Matt right now.
Yeah, he seems calm. I think the only red flag is that he likes Colleen because
Yeah. Because if you
there's
think about it,
security that Matt very clearly needs. I don't know if Colleen's given that to him.
because
Sorry,
listen,
go on.
Matt doesn't seem like he was a contender until like the very last second.
No, because Colleen literally she went through her first choice, her second choice, and then the third choice, and she even has the audacity to sit in the confessional and say like, "Oh, he's a guy that I was like, we had a really good first chat, but then I had better chats with other people, so he fell down my list, and now he's the only one left."
And I
Oh,
feel
Lord,
bad for him too because it's like he's really pouring his heart out to this girl.
and
He's so passionate.
he's oh my god, he's her third choice. Imagine third.
You know who he reminds me
Wait a
of?
second. Third. And
Listen.
it's not because she rejected the first two, it's because she got rejected twice. She got rejected
Listen,
twice.
he is going to be this season. He's going to be this season Sal. He's going to be this season Sal because I feel like
Oh, I can't be
he's
doing that.
so honest to the process. He's telling her everything. He's showing her off and bragging about her in public and stuff. He's like, yeah, she's so hot. This is my girl. All this stuff, and she does not really seem to be giving the same energy. Like, and then. First of all, the only thing I can think of Colleen is like she's a ballet dancer because that's her talking point to everything. First of all, I felt bad for her at first because it's like she kept getting rejected, but it's like she has a
She was
dry
getting rejected for a
personality.
reason. Every time she got rejected, I was like, yeah,
She's
it was
boring.
I was like, give me
She's
another
boring.
one more. No, okay, fucking
Mhm.
Matt ruined it. But look, she makes her whole personality. The fact, what is she, a ballet dancer?
A ballet dancer, yeah, ballet.
That's her whole personality. That she's
Yeah.
flexible.
And here's my thing.
Sorry, I want better for women.
I'm just saying, like, if he, I mean, I agree, but it's like if he gets done dirty after he's the only person willing to give this girl a chance, and a transparent real one at that, it's like you need to go somewhere, because like I feel so bad for him. Like, and I can already see this going down. I feel like the moment they're not in a resort where production's giving them free alcohol and free money and all this stuff to do these crazy dates, and they have to go to the real world, she's not going to be interested anymore. And it just feels like, I don't know, I really feel like they're about to do Matt so dirty, and it's hurting my soul. And especially seeing that, like, that trailer for next parts, where he was like really upset, I just feel really bad. Like, I feel like this guy, like when he was talking to Bartiz and SK about like he's afraid that like he's giving him 100% self to this girl, and that like he feels he's afraid she's not going to do the same. I worry for that, because I really feel like that's going to happen to him. He's going to get played. So I don't know how to feel about it.
Here's the thing, yeah, with what's happened to him, he was already gonna have that insecurity with whatever woman he picked. But
Yeah,
this is why I was saying he picked the wrong one, because Colleen was never gonna give him that security regardless.
that's
Even
facts.
if she didn't get rejected 1, 2, oh, it was only 2 times. Sorry, I was almost gonna say 3, but even if she didn't get so it's so funny she got rejected twice. That's embarrassing, girl. Oh my god, has anyone ever? I don't think it's ever happened on this. Embarrassing. I forgot what I was saying now. He was gonna have this problem with anyone, but yeah, Colleen was just the wrong person for him. Colleen was never gonna give him the security because she lacks no depth to even give him that security. Her
Yeah.
whole personality is that she can stick her leg behind her head. Once again, I want better for women, because why is that the first thing you're leading with?
Oh,
That
we
you're
had so much
flexible.
sex tonight. We had so much sex. It was so many rounds. Yeah,
Girl,
we're so in
I'm
love.
not even talking about that.
I know, so
I'm not even talking about that. First of all, I'm not talking about that. Women can talk about their sex life if they want.
I'm not talking about. No, I'm talking about him. That's what the guys were doing. They were all talking about how much sex they had with their people.
Oh
That's what I was
yeah,
talking about.
but that's why it's funny, because then I just they they're all a mess. This whole cast is a mess, which is why it's great. But back to what I was saying, he picked the wrong girl. Colleen's a joke. Sorry, I feel like, why do I even dislike her that much? Because she has no substance. That's why. If she gave me something more than being, and then how you got Cole? Oh, Cole, like the most surface level bastard, sorry, ever, and he's telling you that you lack substance. Oh, it's embarrassing, Gully.
Yeah,
It's very embarrassing.
yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So I don't know how to feel. I don't. If she can get over herself, I mean, she hasn't done it.
I really wanted her and Cole to be together because they're both annoying. I literally wrote in my note. I literally wrote in my notes. Yay, the two annoying people found each other. Let them go be annoying. Like, just like
Cole thinks that she's boring too.
Who?
Cole said that she was boring too.
Who's boring?
Colleen. He said that my big thing is that I want to have conversations with my partner, and she failed to do that. So that's why he went in.
But that's not. He didn't say she was boring though. He just said that.
Not literally. I'm paraphrasing basically.
Yeah, but but no. Paraphrase correctly though, because he said like she doesn't have. He wants to have deeper combos, like, because they actually get on. They actually bantered well. But when he was trying to like give me your trauma, basically, I know that's what Cole was saying. He was like, "Tell me something bad," and she's like, "I'm a ballet dancer." Like, there's nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing there for her. And it's fine. Look, some men will love that down. Funnily enough, all 3 of the men she chose were not the men that are suitable for her. And again, maybe Cole was the most suitable, because Cole is lying. Again, he's just another little liar like Bartiz. You're lying about what you want. You know you want someone like Colleen because you have someone amazing like Zainab. Oh, we're not even there yet. We're not even there yet. Sorry, I'm going.
Well, that's the next one. That's the next one. That's fine. Well, real quick, what's our ranking for these two?
It's right. I just don't care. Let me give them a 4 to say yes. No, a 2.
I don't care. Like I feel like if they actually get married, I feel like they can make it work.
Third choice.
He seems down to make it work. I feel like he's not going to care. But I feel like, so if they leave the show, I feel like they can make it work. Just like Burnett and the other girl. I didn't think they were going to make it. They made it. So I feel like
you're right. You're actually right.
my challenge with this couple is they actually have to make it to the altar. So if they can get to the altar, then it's going to be fine. But I don't have confidence that they're going to make it to the altar.
Yeah, and
So
look, this is the thing about Colleen, like, where the difference with like Colleen and let's say Raven, where Raven's just super unserious. Colleen's unserious, but she's not unserious about wanting love and bit, which is why she got rejected twice.
yeah,
And it worked on her third time, so good for her. But it's just like there's a disconnect.
yeah, no, I agree.
The casting, I need to speak to casting because where are you finding these people?
Instagram.
Literally, no, literally. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh,
Lastly,
sorry. What's the rating? We said 3. What did you say? I said 2. Sorry.
oh, I'm gonna say
And
I'm
they're not
gonna say
making
I'm gonna
it.
say 4. I'm gonna say
None
4.
of these couples are making it. I'm sick of it.
If they get to the altar, 4. But I feel like they're gonna say no when they get there.
Okay.
I don't have faith in that. 4 is if it's below 5, that's not good. So, all right. Lastly, we have Zeneb and Cole.
Zainab,
Zeneb is Steel. I think
I need to
Zeneb.
know what is your ethnicity?
What is
The
she?
name is obviously given non-white, but who knows nowadays? Because
She's got something in her.
who knows nowadays? But I
All right.
really look, Zainab, you're my bitch. I'm a ride for you, as long as you don't do nothing racist. That's my line. But
Cry.
I look, her trauma again. Everyone in the show has trauma, but her trauma, I connected. She's an orphan. I'm an orphan. I understand what it's like to have no parents. She just wants someone. She said she's done this whole life alone. She doesn't want to be alone anymore. Exactly. Look, this is again someone who's not unserious. She's actually, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's two types of people who come into this show. They're very desperate. They don't want to be alone. They want to get married. They're looking for love.
Yeah.
Second, they just want followers. They're just one time I'm pretty. I could maybe find someone, but if I don't, I have followers. So whatever. She's obviously the first one, and I really.
She's a little insecure.
Cole does not deserve her. She is very insecure. I'm hoping she's gone through therapy because the trauma she's been through is a lot.
Yeah.
And she needs a man that can stabilize her.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Cole. Again, like there's so many disconnects with and it's like you guys are apparently in these pods for how long where you're meant to be talking about all these things, and I don't get how there's such a emotional disconnect with. You really think this is the person you can lean on with all this stuff just because you've told him your trauma once and he's responded to it kindly? It's just like.
So I mean, I think Cole understood that Clean was the one that he probably should have went to, but I think that he felt
but
like
Zainab has more depth to her.
There
That's
you go.
literally what it was.
And I feel like he also just wanted something different that he's used to going for. So I mean, I get in a regular dating world trying something new. But I don't think that this is the right environment.
This is not where you come to try something new.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I agree.
Again, they're trying to be. You're trying to do up Lauren and Cameron. It's not. It only worked for them because they didn't both go there like, oh, I'm gonna interracial. I'm gonna swirl it up. It just happened.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just can't. Sorry, just Cole really annoyed me because Cole should have just been picked Colleen. Like I said, I was so happy, and then he rejected her, and I was like, banter, but also no, because now Zainab is trapped. Oh,
yeah. So Zainab right now, it feels like, I mean, we just spoke about her, but Cole Cole and Bartiz are very disappointing because it feels like at first I thought the issue was
just all these people annoying.
The next day Zainab and Cole were just like, they didn't talk after they did the duty, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, so basically I'm just like
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
but
like,
again, that's another
awkward.
disconnect. She's like, I expected him to be this way, and he's this way. Girl, why you don't ask if he likes cuddling?
See, look,
you actually have all this time. You actually could ask the most basic questions. You didn't even
miscommunication. Like basic communication skills are so important because it's like if you guys just ask,
do you know what I mean?
Fine.
And it's like you have multiple chances to ask. You can ask in the pods. You can ask after you've done it, and he's not cuddling you.
Because he said, I thought everything was fine. That she was being passive aggressive to me. She was like, I can't tell if everything's fine, so I'm gonna react this way. It's like, just ask, is everything okay?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you guys not grown adults trying to be in a marriage and you guys just? And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, you guys just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme through most of these people. They're just. And it's like, I swear, it's a common theme thro these misunderstandings because they just don't want to go face to face and ask a question. I just don't
Yeah.
understand. Look,
No
I'm
need to
just
be
not that type of
passive
person
aggressive.
because I'm
No.
such an overthinker that like I'm gonna ask you because I actually need to know. I need to know. Like I'm not gonna try and read your mind, so I'm tiptoeing around you. No, I actually need to fucking know. But these people are
Yeah.
just like, that's why I'm like Zena. Anyway, that's my girl still, but again, it's the same issue I have with Nancy where it's like, you know, something's pissed you off. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it then. It's
And then
like just
Cole, man,
communicate. And Cole's a bit
I
sus.
I wish he didn't go and do the
He's
thing
nasty.
that you go and tell the other
Yeah.
couples how, like, it's okay to
How
say
much?
we're not vibing as much as we were in the pods, but you don't need to give them everything. You know, like he over communicated. It's like you should be over communicating with the girl that you're with, and you wouldn't be in these problems. Because if last season didn't show, like with Shake, it's like I don't. Well, first of all, he's not Shake. Let me stop there. He's
Yeah,
not
no one's
Shake.
shake crazy.
But
No one is
Shake's
on
problem was that
shake
he
or shame.
told, yeah, but they told other people all these issues, and then they ran back to the single. So it's like, why don't you just tell her how you feel and it'll be fine? You know what I'm saying? Like, even SK and Raven are not perfect, but it seems like they're going to have an upward trajectory by some means, right? Want to know why? They nipped it in the butt now and said, "This is what I have an issue with. Can we fix this?" And it seems like they're going to fix it at some point. These two aren't saying anything at all other than, "I don't like it that you're passive aggressive," and I forget what her complaint about Cole was, but it's like they're not telling each other everything, and it's just a something that's getting worse and worse. And by the time they're in a solo house system, I see them fighting. I see it getting so toxic personally, and I can see him saying something slick. I can see her saying something really slick. It's gonna get bad. So I don't know how I feel about them, but who knows?
Just free my girl Zenab. Free her up. There'll be a lovely, lovely man waiting for her to give her everything she needs. It is not Cole.
And how you still got feelings for Colleen after you're the one who rejected her?
Girl, this is what, and you're looking at Colleen and you're looking at Zenab. Be fucking for real. This is why I can't stand men like Cole, because you'll have the audacity to look in the camera's fucking face. You look me dead in my fucking eye and tell me that Colleen is more attractive than Zenab. You're a liar. You're a liar and you're false and you're a fraud and you're a fraud. You're a fraud.
False
But
and
clearly
phony.
he's just more attracted to these basic ass girls like Colleen. Okay, cool. Then you should have picked her. Why
He
didn't you
said that
pick
she looked
her?
like a model. He said that Zenab looked like a model. Was that
That's what
cap?
I'm saying. So, but you're more physically attracted to basic ass Colleen.
Okay.
Colleen, who I could literally walk on the street and see 10 of her. Are you dumb? Be for real. Anyways.
But what's our final ranking here?
But first of all, sorry, I just have sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
I'm a rate Bartiz because he was like, look at your girl. Are you and you're trying to say exactly because she's paying. So what's wrong with you, Cole? Stupid ass. Also, I think the casting team, they're doing too much because this Cole reminds me. I know people were saying like it's Amber Barnett's kids. Cole reminds me too much. He's just he's the archetype that is. You know the ultimatum. Did you watch the ultimatum?
Yeah, no, I did not.
Oh my god, you're so. There's a guy on the ultimatum just like him, and he was partnered up with a girl who is just like Colleen. I swear to God, both annoying, just aggy. That's why they should have just been together. And instead, they just got these poor people. The Matt and Zenab are gonna get the short end of the stick because of these bloody losers. Like I just can't.
Yeah, I'm not confident whatsoever with most of
No.
these couples.
And I'm
If I had,
actively rooting against them, so I can't even be like, oh, it's
I
an
don't
8.
blame
I'm
you.
actively rooting for 2. Do you know what I mean?
How do we feel when Andrew comes into the fold and then he takes let me stop playing. But personally, oh, there's a fly and it's finally dead. Goodbye. He's been annoying me all day. But that this fly's been flying in my face all day in all these podcasts. I'm so glad it's coming. But if I'm rating those two, giving them a 2. I don't think this is gonna work out personally. I feel like this is probably out of all the couples outside of I'm not even gonna say not Raven esque. I feel like this is probably the least possible relationship to work out of all the relationships personally.
Yeah, and I'm really actively rooting for it not to because Zenab deserves better, and I just hope Zenab will be happy and she'll find someone. Cole, again, he could find someone anywhere. I don't get why men like Cole come into these fucking shows because you're just fucking unserious. I know you're fucking unserious. I can fucking see through you, bitch. Even though these people would be like, oh yeah, okay, you may want to get married. You can go to any bar in any street in any world and find a woman. Get off Love is Blind. Get off.
Well, this is why it's called Love is Blurry.
T.
What was your rating for this? This
2.
couple? Okay. Oh, straight
That's
2.
pretty nice. Yeah, just 2.
Beautiful. All right. Well, look, that's all of our couples.
Is that it?
Yeah, 5.
I feel like I just ran a marathon because the way in my head, oh my god, I can't stand a lot of these people.
Are these couples
This is 100%
as random as last season? That's the real question.
Random.
I feel
What do
like
you
they're
mean?
more random than last, like unrealistic to actually like work out.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
some of the couples last season that at least had a small chance. I don't see it working out here at all, personally.
I just it's really hard because season 2 was so terrible, and like it didn't even come out with a good ending. Everyone died off, like not died off, sorry, but like all the couples died off. So like to even think about, I just can't. And again, it's so hard, okay, because all we really got to go on is season 1, yeah. Lon and Cameron, gorgeous, amazing. Amber and Barnett. No one in the world thought Amber and Barnett would A, make it to the altar, say yes, and B, last as long as they fucking have. So who actually fucking knows? Like who actually knows? Because you have to remember the way they fucking edit it as well, very contrived. They really want to tell us a different story to what's going on to make it to whatever they think might be good for us to watch, but it's not like the actual what's happening. So who fucking knows? All I have to say is, Zainab, girl, please find peace. You'll find a better man. That's the only one I care about. Really, 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 really.
All right.
Really, really, really. Everyone else in the bin. I mean, Matt's all right. Matt's not really done nothing to me, but I can't say too much.
I don't mind Matt. I like
Matt's
Matt
really not done nothing to me. He's
don't
even Brendan's not bad, but he's just boring. Oh, I like Alexa too. Sorry, Alexa's not done nothing. I keep forgetting the boring people. That's why. But
they're very forgetful.
Yeah, and it's not. I feel like Alexa's not even a boring person. It's just like her storyline is not. If your couple is not boofing and in the trenches, nothing is happening. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who is your favorite? Do you have a favorite couple?
I want to say of all the couples, who entertains me the most? I don't care about the success story.
Okay, we're gonna break it down. Favorite couple, but part A, favorite couple in terms of entertainment value. What are they giving?
I think Bartise. Oh god.
No, sorry. Yeah, answer and I'll tell you.
So I think Bartise and Nancy are giving me the entertainment that I'm looking for. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're messy.
You want to expand?
They get the most camera time. Both of them had the most options out of everyone here on the show.
Yeah, you're
right. They both had multiple girls or guys outside of Colleen that could have been successful.
Yeah, crazy, yes.
So they obviously have something about each other that people gravitate towards. So I feel like this is going to be toxic, but like I like toxic. I'm a toxic individual, so that's fine.
Okay, so that's your favorite couple entertainment wise. Now your favorite couple.
None of them.
Like romance, like love.
I don't care about any of them. I'm gonna be no. I hope what, if SK and Raven can get it together, them. But outside, I don't care. I think
I'm not sure Love is Blind works for Black Love. I think.
And you know what? There's a season. There's a fourth season already. They're already working on season 4 right now. That's the worst part. Like,
well, this will have 10 seasons because this is so low budget to actually make. I think, and the amount of money they can get from it is like. This shit is crazy. I'm expecting us to be Love is Blurry season 10 podcast.
And, I'm annoyed with Netflix because you guys keep throwing all these people in our face at the first episode. They walk through the hall. They're all colored. It makes it look like they have a chance, and then the show happens, and like you never see them again. They're just playing pool in the background or drinking.
Like they love to do a switch and bait. They're such bastards.
I remember in season 2, there was a plus size black girl. Never saw her again.
And she was in all the promos as well, and it was like, and then she wasn't even a final contestant to get out of the pods. Like they're just fucking nuts. They tried to do a bit less this year, but it was still kind of like
clickbait.
Yeah, like different switch and bait tactics. Okay, you didn't ask me, but I'm gonna answer. My favorite couple in terms of entertainment is. Oh my god, I just hate them all. Yeah, I would have to say Bartice and Nancy as well. Yeah, because we still got that Andrew thing coming up, and then we got Bartice being weird about Raven, and then we got
Yeah.
actually them two being just bad. So yeah, and then my favorite couple love wise is let's say Alexa and Brennan. They don't really give me nothing, but
they suck. I'm so sorry. I'm not literally. They're so boring. Like I can't stand.
But that's why. Because look,
They're like a pile of sand.
Love in this crazy, if you can have boring love in this crazy ass social experiment, then that's good. So good for them. Good luck to them.
All right. Listen, this is our first episode. We got 2 more. We don't typically cover After the Altar because I'm never interested in After the Altar. But look, who knows?
We'll play it by ear. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if we didn't podcast for season 1, so if we did, we probably would have done After the Altar for season 1. Do you know what I mean? But season 2 was just terrible. So no one. No.
Like I'm cool on that. Yeah. But okay. Abby, thank you for joining me once again. Always love podcasting with you. Where can people find you?
Of course. Okay, you can find me on Twitter at Black Mist. The I is an X. Okay, that's it. I tweet about dumb shit. If you're a Big Brother 24 fan, I'm a huge Jailer stan. So if you follow me, that's probably all you're gonna see at the moment. Yeah.
All right. And like usual, you can find me at 8 Ball Bangers and everything. You can find me on plenty of podcasts. I recorded 2 others today, all over the place. Me and Bryce Isaiah will be recording our next episode of Purple Pants Podcast soon. And we're all over the place, so keep an eye out. But until next time, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.